Well, morning, night owls. How are we doing this morning? It's 12/10/2020, December 10th, actually. Damn near as close to 2 o'clock in the morning. If you're wondering how the hell I'm still up. Weaver, John C., Resma, California. What's going on, guys? I couldn't sleep for the past couple hours, almost 2 hours. A little bit of a midnight nap. No, I just can't sleep until maybe in the morning hours. But I had to get my mind cleared a little bit. So as politics going on and the invasion of the shelf on the Elf. $30 just to get that damn thing from Amazon? It's something cheaper than that? God. And yet you got pages out there on the internet dedicated to Elf on the Shelf. Ay. Damn thing's been out there for God knows how long. It's a hell of a cultural shock, that's for sure. I had chocolate in the morning. I wasn't about to drink coffee this early in the morning to keep me up. I needed something warm to drink instead of drinking green tea or just regular tea. I just figured I'll have chocolate. The warmth of it should be making me drowsy whenever I just crawl back to bed and sleep. Some days are like that. Not drinking hot chocolate, but just getting up early in the morning and just wondering how come I haven't been able to sleep well. Over the past few years, my sleep patterns have been going screwy, so it's really becoming bothersome. If I can actually drink from the right end again. This early in the morning, I'm kind of boring as hell because I'm trying to stay the hell away from all the usual stuff people have been talking about. Finding different ways to deal and cope and everything else. And me, it's just like one of those old farts that keep talking about the good old days. Good old days, shit. We're going to be thinking about 2020 as one of those years and one of those days we should have got rid of a long time ago. But we couldn't with everything else happening these days. Hard as hell to do so. It's bad enough when we have Christmas decorations being created for the nightmare of 2020. I got to chuckle at it. I mean, I'm sorry, I got to chuckle at things like this because it's kind of funny to me sometimes. And yet again, it's not funny. It's not all that funny. Especially when you see people advertising left and right, face masks that you can wear, and hearing the constant drumbeat of saying, wear your masks, social distance, social distance. It's gotten to a point where people treat this whole thing as a joke at this point over here, and they still can't believe that we've got people dead at highest numbers. Even though it was higher than the numbers that we had over at 9/11. That's scary enough as it is. Almost 3,000 people dead on one particular tragic day. 3 separate incidents happening. There are actually 4 separate incidents. And the body count kept rising. And this time we've got a virus doing the same damn shit. And we're going to have proof for a nightmare like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The earmarks of this year. I don't even want to put in... I've seen online people selling holiday Santa beards and a mask. I kid you not. I've seen companies advertising on social media for this. That they would actually decorate yourself with a hat with a mask, and you look like Santa Claus with a face shield on it. This has gone to be such a crazy, unstupendous year. I did say unstupendous. Because if it was stupendous, I'd be thinking about it a great deal, and I'd be thinking about how wonderful this year was and how wonderful life is. And then what I keep seeing is tragedies left and right happening all over. I'm seeing people dying because of this damn thing. I'm hearing too many ugly reports about it. And I know a lot of people, get back to that argument again, still think it's nothing. Well, for them it may be nothing, but for me it's still something. We're still dealing with a nightmare on Elm Street here. We're still dealing with something that's going to be sticking with us for a hell of a long while, and we don't even know how to get past this damn thing. If there is any way to get past this damn thing. And quite honestly, I don't know how we're going to get past it. I kept thinking back. The older I get, the worse it becomes because I have to keep thinking back, trying to find examples and analogies to use. Old farts prerogative. Young people don't have the context or perspective as the old farts do. I remember when this happened over a century ago. We also had to face the same damn shit ourselves. We didn't have the plastic face shields, but we had the cloth masks over ourselves. We had a social distance, and we weren't doing the COVID-19. We were just doing a really bad influenza that we couldn't get rid of for the life of us. So we had to do social distancing. We had to wear masks all the damn time. We had to have outdoor gatherings to stop the spread of the damn disease. We had to modify a lot of ourselves, and there must have been a lot of pushback on this compared to what today is these days. God, civil rights issues, fundamental freedom of issues, freedom of speech. You can't do this to me. I'm an American. I have rights. I don't care what happens to the group of people over here. I only care what happens to me. Ew, why is my family dying all over around me? Ew. Sickening. I can't tell you how many damn people's attitudes I've run into, online and in person. I live in an apartment complex that understands that we've got the COVID going on. But do you think people would actually pay attention to it? Some of them do. Some of them actually do have masks. I'm seeing the dumbass kids around here don't. I said dumbass. Dumbass teenagers don't know their ass from a hot rock, I swear. They've got this disease happening around them, and they don't even understand a damn word about it, or how it's working, or how it affects them in every aspect of their lives. They have no context, and they don't care for context. They only care about their own damn stupidity, their own damn world that they live in. Until it's too late. When I'm hearing kids getting the damn thing, they think they're immune to it. Then I'm hearing reports about the kids losing their friends left and right to COVID. I know a lot of people saying it's exaggerated like everything else these days. Well, fine. Grab yourself some COVID and see what happens. I don't intend to. Too damn early for me to start thinking about these kind of thoughts and feelings at this point over here. I hate turning on the news because I'm going to see what political stuff is going to be the day before. People bellyaching about the voting situation. It's already happened already. We already had the elections back in November. We've already made our choices. We had votes certified, audited, recounted, audited again, and still the results are still the same, or even worse. Is that one particular leading guy is still leading worse. He's getting up there. Yet the one who keeps complaining about it, keeps hosting about it, and it keeps belly aching more and more about it. Even had his own lawyer belly aching about the damn thing, and he gets the damn bug. And not to mention super spreader events where no masks are involved and people are having a good old time, and the next thing you know, a couple of weeks later, someone's checking into the damn hospital because they got the COVID again. And I just don't get it. Damn bug keeps killing people left and right. But you look at the administration of our country. Where's the outrage? Where's the empathy? Where's the feelings? Nope. They're focusing more on trying to stay 4 more years in office, and they already lost it. They've had cases being shot out left and right from the district court systems, and the Supreme Court's shuddering. They're freaking at this point. They don't want to get into it. They really don't. I don't blame them. The last time the Supreme Court ever got into a fight regarding the politics was trying to decide Gore versus Bush Jr. The votes were so damn close that Gore challenged him all the way through the Supreme Court and had to recount all the damn things again. But also they had to recount Florida, because I remember this more and more often, is the damn Chads that were still in question during that time. And I hadn't heard too much about that in the news these days. I mean, little pieces of paper. I think I said something like that several videos ago. Not this one, maybe 20 or 30 videos. That certain ballots that they had back then were punch-outs. Take a Sharpie or something sharper than a damn pen, and you poke a hole. And it's supposed to leave a space in there. So when the ballots are read through machines, the machines would read the holes, clearly punched out, hopefully, of your choices. But what happens if another ballot, or actually another hole, was somehow screwed up? Or it wasn't completely punched out? They had the contention, and they had to go over this damn thing over and over and over again until they figured out, okay, Bush Jr. won, Al Gore lost. It stung like hell, but Al Gore said, okay, fine, I concede, no problem. You got it. However, the transition team during that time was having a hell of a field day because of the damn court systems and because of the recounts. But I didn't hear Al Gore making a public plea left and right and making a complete ass of himself. Nor did I hear Bush Jr. doing the same damn thing. I think maybe after his term was over. His 8-year term was over, and President Obama got in. You know, they're cordial. They were friendly. You know, there wasn't any animosity towards these guys. And then you get Trump coming in there going crazy left and right, blaming people left and right, pissing off people left and right, claiming that the whole system was faked and elections were fixed and rigged. Everything was rigged. He's still saying the same damn shit. He wins the 2016 election but loses the 2020 election, and he still calls the whole system rigged. We've had elections going on. How come he wasn't in the street protesting because the elections were rigged all the fucking time? Pardon my language. But that's how I feel. And all because Trump doesn't understand his ass from a hot rock or haven't even taken any courses concerning about politics. He claimed he was in college. Well, if he was in college, they didn't recognize him as much. Didn't have that much records on him in the first place. Barely could find anything about him in the internet for it. And if he did, he was probably paying people off left and right to pass and cheat left and right. He doesn't like to lose, but he does like to cheat like crazy. And if he's going to call something a bankruptcy, he blames everybody else for the whole damn thing and calls it a win as he walks away with people's money left and right. That's his head off. Well, now he's spending a lot of his money trying to prove an election system cheated him when the election system actually beat the crap out of him. And my question was always, why did he want the damn job in the first place if he knew he wasn't well suited for the damn shit? Ego. Pride. And ego. It's the only two major things right there. He didn't have the skill sets necessary for it. He thought he was the greatest negotiator around here. I'm the man with the art of the deal. The guy who ghost written his memoirs still shakes his head to this day, wondering why he did that in the first place. Because he figures Donald Trump is the biggest con artist and the biggest liar around. To paraphrase things and to demonstrate it. Now, I have said many times in my videos out there, I can't believe I keep posting more and more out there. It's scary as hell. Usually I kept to myself and not saying stuff, but I'm saying stuff that it still blows me away. Observation. I do observations. I observe and I record. Some things are personal to me and other things aren't. This is getting too damn weird for me. Said before, I am not an expert in any damn field. I haven't got any degrees in anything at this point over here. But I have about coming close to 55 years of living. If that counts for anything. Some things I've seen, some things I've experienced, and other things I'm witnessing left and right. And this is just a small snapshot of the world today. And back then, too. If historians actually found my stuff, they would probably put them to sleep. If psychologists would look at my stuff, they would probably give me some more Xanax to go back to sleep and straitjacket. Find me a nice padded room and just keep me locked up there for decades without coming back to see me. Just, he's too sane. He's not losing his mind. Put him over there where he can't turn into an insane monster. Yeah. After going through this damn year, is next year going to be even worth it? No one ever predicted that we were going to be getting into the situation that we're in right now. No one ever predicted that we were going to be losing the things that we've taken for granted year in and year out. Nobody had. Except the problem is, we're doing it right now as it is. Is it well worth it? I don't know. You tell me. Is any of this damn thing we're going through well worth it? No. The bug comes out of nowhere, starts kicking our ass left and right. We do the political finger pointing left and right. Scientists are scratching their heads left and right, working on theories, working on practicalities, working on methods to save the humanity. And we're still doing this to each other. His fault, his fault, his fault, his fault. It is your fault. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. I'm not to blame. And the thing is with the COVID virus is once you get the damn virus in the first place, the next first few days you don't have the symptoms. That's what their medical professionals and scientists have been saying every time they do observations. For the past several months, they've been noticing that the asymptomatic, which means you don't show any symptoms for the first few days, or maybe a little longer if you're powerful enough with the antibodies. Or maybe not, I don't know. But all I know is that once you get the damn beachhead going on inside your damn body, they start looking for other things to screw people over left and right. And they do. You become the typhoid Mary. Okay? You become the carrier, the spreader, and you don't even realize it. I could have been. I still can be. If I wasn't encouraged to wear a mask constantly, I would have been spreading the damn virus and I never even knew it, if I actually had it. Or get the damn virus and I'll never know it, but I'll be spreading the damn thing and also become a spreader, again without knowledge. Because there's no way for me to know about it until I start getting the sudden acute symptoms of the damn thing. And then I'm really screwed. Because I've already got the beachhead already in my body. And I've already got the war ravaging. But I haven't. Last year I had a bug, a flu bug. It wasn't COVID. How do I know? Because COVID has slightly different aspects to the damn thing. And it would have knocked my ass out and put me into a respirator situation. I'd really be fucked. Runaway diabetes will be going insane at that point, which I've still got. And here I'm drinking hot chocolate in the evening. Go figure. Only because I can't sleep. COVID doesn't put me to damn sleep. Hot liquids do. Trying to relax me enough. So I don't go off on a damn blather at this point. So I might as well put this as one of those archives. Do another video out there just to archive the damn thing. You know what's bad enough is when you start thinking about your own personal situations going over here, you might want to consider writing a letter to Santa Claus. I did that in one of my latest videos. Still got saved. I wasn't quite sure how to address this damn thing to. But poured a heart and soul out for Santa Claus. I don't want anything for Christmas. Listen, I'm not aware of anyway. I'd like the COVID to be over. Like our lives to be back to where they should have been, but it's not going to be that way, so I have to get used to it. I like to be able to get past my own damn depression, my own anxiety, my own grief, my own PTSD. The diabetes, I like to be free and clear of all of this stuff. So I wouldn't have to worry about living the rest of my life and having this stuff over my damn head. Or at least dealing with state and federal governments who still want to keep picking the money out of my pocket. Worse than anything else, because when you don't report, that's the only thing I got to say about it. Yeah. So I have to talk to professionals about that one. Wow, 222. Try that one. 2:22 in the evening, actually in the morning. So let's call it a night. A few hours later, I'm going to be coming back out here again. So see what happens.